Okay, I titled this one Questions, because I got questions. Um, First off, New World Order. George H.W. Bush announces the New World Order, where the rule of law is going to, I'll let him say it, I can't get it right.
A new world order. A world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order.
So, what I'm not understanding is, one of the questions is, what does that mean? The law, the rule of law instead of the law of the jungle. You mean like the law of the jungle where it's survival of the fittest and where the weak are killed and have to just more or less fend for themselves while they're being basically eaten by the predators? And from what I'm understanding about the New World Order, that's not exactly what's going to be happening. It sounds more like the common people, God, I hate that word, normal people, yeah, you know, with red blood in their veins, are going to be corralled, culled, and basically put to work like a horse by the blue bloods. And I don't know, that just somehow sounds like law of the jungle, if you ask me. Of course, with 6.5 billion red bloods and just a few thousand blue bloods, it would seem to me that those 6.5 billion people got together and finally put their freaking heads screwed on together, pretty well knock you down to nothing. And then you'd be the ones in the corrals, and the ones being culled, and the ones being controlled by the rest of us, who basically just want to be left alone, to live our lives, do our thing, and raise our families and die. And try to accumulate enough to leave to our children without having some bureaucratic asshole take it all away from us even after we're dead. I don't know. It's just, you know, something I'm not understanding. Another question I got, and another thing that I'm not understanding, is New World Order. Seems to me the same ruling families and ruling elite blue bloods, whatever you want to call it, have been running the show for the past several thousand years. As a matter of fact, you've been using the red-blooded people to fight your little arguments back in the Middle Ages between your cousins. You know, the King of France and the King of Austria, Spain, whatever. You know, your cousins. Your little family squabbles have cost thousands and thousands and thousands, if not millions of lives. So it would seem to me a New World Order would be 6.5 billion people getting together and beating the living crap out of the elite blue bloods. As far as spreading the wealth, yeah, I think we should. I really do. I think we should. We should spread the wealth. Since Queen of England owns, I forget, rough off the top of my head, 40% of the entire world, I think spreading her wealth would be a pretty darn good thing. And the fact that the Rothschilds have basically half of the money in the world, several $trillion, yeah, spreading the world's wealth sounds like a good deal. Sounds like we could save a lot of third world countries, and we could save a lot of starving people, and basically with that kind of money, everybody in the whole world could live pretty nicely. And all of it's collected into one family's coffers. So I guess you could get down to the point, even though this was named questions and all, I'm ending up going off on my rant that I was planning on doing in the first place, which is, yeah, I believe in a new world order. I really do. A complete new world order. Basically the complete opposite of what we've been living under for thousands of years. And we're still living under today. And yeah, I believe in the spread of wealth. I do. I believe in taking it out of the hands of the assholes that don't even know what a real life is and what living in this world is, and if you get down to it, and spreading it around to everybody else. We wouldn't have wars. We wouldn't have famines. We wouldn't have poor, because all the money wouldn't be collected in all of your banks. And maybe if you had to live like we did, maybe you'd appreciate it. In other words, instead of continuing to knock us down, I think the New World Order is to knock you down. So anyway, this is my first video. Rate it, comment, whatever. I don't care. These are my thoughts, and they are what they are. Thanks.